EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. First and 10. Right to the air goes Young. A throw there, caught by Lee Getty. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Young. That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
10 cycles. 22 needle. Ready.
Young quickly out to Leggett. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
On 1st down is Young.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Jonathan Brooks, touchdown, Panthers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and good. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead.
Go get it. Go get out of the refrigerator.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
All right, here, go put it back.
Jackson going to keep it himself. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll only get down to around the 42. Second down and 8. From the gun, Jackson. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Clean it up!
Here's 2nd and 2.
You always do this in... All right, bro. All right.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off.
Fucking hey, bro. Why you can't just drink it at the table, bro? Like, my son just spilled juice everywhere, bro. Everywhere. And then just gonna look at it. Oh yeah, you're not getting no more. And you going to bed at 8 o'clock, bro. I can't do this tonight. I gotta clean all this up, bro, after this game, bro. Jesus Christ. Bro, go sit down. Go sit down here. Here you go. Go sit down. Go on the sofa. You love your child, bro, but good lord. The stuff they do sometimes. And it's always at the worst time.
Will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Oh, you about to blitz the hell out of me.
Now it's Jackson. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Jesus, man. Coming out here with all these. Oh. All right. Let's try. What do I want to try? I'm going to try this.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Oh, no, you good. I can play like that. Don't bother me.
A run with
Damn.
to begin this drive. And this will be a Panthers first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
That's what I
A
get.
gain of 11 there and a first down. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment.
Watch. Oh.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Out of the shotgun, Young.
Oh, come on! Come on!
One
No!
of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet. Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Third and 9.
Let's go now. Shot 17.
That's why I was supposed to do that. I remember now.
Back to throw, Young. Give him 11 on the scramble to give them a new set of downs.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass, nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On play action, Young.
That's intentional grounding.
One away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one. He really didn't even have much of an
That's
opportunity.
crazy.
By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They'll try again here. Second and
That was
10.
intentional grounding, bro.
Now the Bucks will take their first timeout.
That was intentional grounding. And man, call it.
Try again. It's second and 10. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And a good run there on second down. A pickup 7. It'll bring up third and 3.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll come up to third and 3. Caught by the tight end, Wiley. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield, even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
On first and 10, here's Young. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is going to be
They did that bullshit to me, bro.
First time they've looked his way tonight.
Didn't even call that play.
Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Ball right on the 5-yard line. Second down and goal. That's hauled in at the 2.
Get the fuck out of here with that catch, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is fourth and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
That's going to be incomplete.
Stop being greedy.
They roll the dice, fourth and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Back near his goal line, Jackson. Quick throw, taken in.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Second down, Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
First down, Buccaneers.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Cover 3 again.
Back to throw, Jackson.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Slot man in motion left. Young to throw on first down. That one taken in right side by Leggett. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
On the move at the 14-yard line.
That's so crazy,
it's
bro.
1st and 10. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Throwing is Young. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's a screen set up for 4. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third and long. Here's Young. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal.
Wild, bro.
This
That
will
was a
be from
fucking
37 yards
TD.
out. He'll bang that one through. It's good. So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday nighter to start the new NFL week. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan
What you
Coachman
mean?
ready
Oh, yeah,
with
game
our EA
good.
Sports halftime report. Coach.
Oh, what's up? What's up? Yeah, I can hear you.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. On the return is Trey Palmer. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
I can't believe that shit.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Jackson.
Yeah.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
Yeah, I'm playing.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
But it don't bother me. Come on, Lamar.
Jackson
Come
now
on, Lamar.
on
Come on, Lamar.
second down. He's got Douglas going deep. That's over the middle and intercepted.
Bro, Lamar, it's literally right there, bro. A
And the
little
Panthers are gonna
smidgen
take
more,
over
bro.
at their own
God
41-yard
damn.
line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field.
Bro,
It's
Lamar
exactly
just
what this
underthrew that
defender
shit,
did.
but
Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick
so
to save
good,
them
bro.
some points.
Black Ultra. Ready.
Young to throw on 1st and 10.
And then how you catching these shits, bro?
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on
Wow.
1st down.
Wow. Just wow.
They'll work now on 2nd
Oh,
and
just
4.
wow.
From the gun, it's Young. Now he'll run. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
Like I just
Anytime the
don't
quarterback has the
understand, bro.
ability
Like
to
he was
extend the
covered.
play with his legs,
Everybody was
it
covered
just
on that.
puts so much pressure
And
on
then
the
he
defense.
just
Here you are thinking
Yeah, I'm
all
not
the routes manned up. There's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
He'll get this out to the left flat. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Young gonna give it to Brooks. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the right zone. Give him 8 on that carry. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close. They'll motion over Pierce. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line.
Fight. 97. Let's go. Watch out now. 50 Fury.
On 2nd down, it's 4. And he will score. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Carolina. Now the try here for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Panthers will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And they'll be set
wasn't even
up
an
well
oversuit.
as
Like,
he
I
is
just-
past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Now Jackson, this a design
Damn.
run. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Jackson looking to throw. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Bruh,
Not get this one
call
off.
the
It'll
doggone
be a
hype,
delay of
bro.
game.
Hate that with this game. I was pressing that bitch forever. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that. And we're gonna have him
From
come
the
across.
gun, Jackson. That's deep for the back of the end zone.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Now Jackson. And that's going to be
God.
incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Third and long for Jackson. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Third and real long. This is where your defensive line has to come to life. They decided to keep extra blockers in the backfield, but it didn't matter. They were able to bring him down for a sack and brings up fourth down.
And
Yeah, I
he is
needed.
going backwards.
I wasn't gonna be able to hit him.
Coverage there to make sure he did
No,
not
he would have
get
dropped the
free.
pass. There's so many drops on this drive, bro. We don't usually drop the ball like this.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Look at play action with Young.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Give inside, it's Brooks. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
Oh my God.
Here's Young to throw. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target.
Ricks.
First time they've looked his
I
way
put you on the
all
man
game
coverage,
long.
brother. Like, I thought you was gonna
Through
get him.
with the grab and a first down. Up the middle. Here's 4. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Throwing on second down, Young. He'll get this complete to Wiley, his tight end. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this.
Why do you keep messing with stuff, bro? We're gonna have to wait a second.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it with Brooks.
Trash back.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's
There.
down.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll run for it.
Let's
It's
go.
4. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Turnover on down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He connects with Palmer on that one. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Taking him his.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On 1st and 10, Jackson.
Bro, like that was it.
He'll go down. They got
Oh, I saw you open, bro.
So after the loss on 1st,
Oh my
here's
God.
2nd and 14.
I saw you open.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one complete to Palmer.
So often sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd,
Yeah, I can hear you.
don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10.
Seal, black. Ready, set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Caught by the tight end, Wiley.
Come on,
He's
Rex.
going to get this one out to the
Can't be
43-yard
getting
line.
killed by a tight end, bro.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. 52 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play,
Bro, I think that was a running back,
now
bro.
down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Yeah.
Now Young.
No, I know how to beat it. I wasn't expecting it that time. Like, I was trying to go get his quarterback and trying to force a pick.
Everything you want to do
Oh,
right there,
man.
Greg,
Gotta
in the
see this.
fourth quarter,
I'm
get the
gonna
ball
watch this
with
stream.
the lead and
Gotta see
extend
him
it to a
again.
2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself
I only got
back in
3
it.
right now.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Man don't like me like that for them. Trying to find. Alright, we're gonna go with this.
A first down throw for Jackson.
Fucking A, bro.
Get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw.
I told him to come back to me. He didn't come.
All it is an incompletion. Jackson gonna keep this one himself. And he's bottled up after a
They don't
gain
open up
of a
no
yard.
holes.
Third down and 9.
Alright, what do we need right? I'm gonna go with this. This. Do it like this. Come on.
Throwing Jackson.
Come on. Come on.
Now a shot here
Fuck,
deep
pick.
middle. That's 3. Third touchdown
Lamar.
has been intercepted. Picked off by
All you gotta do is
Nico
launch it, bro. Just
And the
launch it.
Panthers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard
They
line.
so flat-footed. It's crazy.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn
Like, the
ball
receiver
over,
shouldn't have to stop,
especially
bro.
if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Nah, it's not even
Here's
that.
first
It's
and
like
10.
you had Lamar has the throw power to get that.
Here we go.
Like get it up to the end zone,
Trouble 38. Bill Green.
and he's short throwing it.
To
Like
throw is Young. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got
and
the
he
feet
just
down
getting
in
routed
time.
up.
It's a first
But
down.
that's one of them rookies, so it's all good.
13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down.
I mean, he getting his ass routed.
Now a give on the ground, and they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Nah,
Hand cycle. Get hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Following the penalty, they'll run it. Gets to the edge at the 30. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
That's taken in left side by Smith. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll go. Young. That's caught. Left side. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now, the extra point. He's got it. Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Palmer now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The drive will start on the ground, and that's not going to yield a whole lot, up to about the 28-yard line. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.